Okay. Hi everyone guys, welcome back to my tutorials, Java tutorials. So in this video, we are going to learn about if-else statements like if condition and if-else condition and nested if and if-else ladder. Okay. So why we are using all these statements and what's the requirement and when we are going to use and how to write the code while developing an applications in Java programming and all. Okay, we'll discuss you all with an example programs. Don't worry, I will show you the clear output so that you will enjoy with the output. And you will play with the output. That's all. Okay, so don't worry, come on. So let's go into the programming. Yeah, so sorry, before I gonna explain programs, let me have a sweet and short discussion regarding these if else statements. Okay, so these are all called simply conditional statements. Okay, so just like every concept is having the certain name, so if else condition is having conditional statement. So let me write here so that you will have good idea. Okay, conditional statements, because if you want to work with these statements, definitely we need to have a condition. So based on the condition only, so execution will proceed. Yeah, just like for example, if you want to enter into a Walmart, and definitely we need to show an ID. So if there is a condition in that particular Walmart, if you have the ID only, you will enter into the Walmart. Okay, so like that. So if you have the conditions in your programming, so based on the conditions, if you have the requirement to write the code, then at that time we are going to choose these conditional statements. That's all, very simple. Yeah, let me have a short description regarding these each statement. If statement, so if statement is nothing but it's having the single if condition. Yeah, sorry, my laptop is having, yeah, 19, so enough charge. Yeah, if condition is having only one condition. So if you have the requirement to keep only one condition and proceed to execute that particular block of if code, so then we are going to use if condition like this. If age is greater than 18, system.out.println hello world. So like that. Okay. Yeah, if you have the requirement to execute the else block also. So in such cases, we are going to work with if else. Okay, nested if. Nested if is nothing but guys. So if inside the if, for example, a shop inside the Walmart. Okay, so it's a nested concept. So nested concept is nothing but one inside the same. For example, nested if inside if. So like that, if you are using the same concept inside the same that concept, so then that time we can call it as nested concept. That's all. Yep. Yeah, if else ladder. If else ladder is very simple. If you know the if and if else ladder is very simple. So just like in our programming, we are going to use multiple if else conditions. That's all. So if you use if else conditions multiple in the same program, like if, then we can call it as if else ladder. Just we are using those conditions like ladder one by one, one by one, one by one, like that. For example, if you want to print the grade, for example, you got the 90%, then it will check for condition whether he got the 90 above or 90, whatever it is. If you get the 90, A should be printed, otherwise B, otherwise C. So like that, in such cases, if you want to check multiple conditions and print the grade on the output screen, at that time we are going to choose if else ladder. I will show you and explain you so clearly when I am writing the program. Don't worry. Cool. Yep. Yeah. So as I said earlier, so definitely we need to write a program in the class, inside the class. Okay, so I have created the main class here. And if you want to execute the program, definitely you should have main method. So main method is compulsory. Keep in blind in your mind. Yeah. So if age is greater than 18, system.out.println. So guys, so here in this program, I just declared two variables to work with. So just simply to explain you clearly and so that you will get clear idea regarding these if else conditions. Yeah. So int age equal to 20, I have declared the age variable of type int. And if you want the data type tutorials, you can go to my channel and you can click on Java tutorials playlist and select data type tutorial. That's all. Then you will understand clearly. I'm not gonna spend much time here on data types. Okay, so we'll focus only on if conditions today. Yep. Yeah, so here I have declared the two variables just to check the conditions, as if conditions and all these statements need condition. So I declared these variables and string gender equal to male. Whenever you are declaring a string variable value, you must and should keep in double quotes. Okay, then only it will treat it as the string value. Okay, so gender is a variable name and age is a variable name. Variable names are user defined names, so you can keep whatever it is. So you can also keep your name. So like that. Okay. So yeah. And there are some rules to declare variables, so I will explain you those all late, so not now. So for example, if you declare like this, two, sorry, so if you declare 1 2 3, it will show an error. So 1 2 3, it will show an error. Okay, you should not declare like that. So there are some set of protocols, there are some set of rules and regulations, so we need to follow those. Okay, because the developers designed like that JDK. It's not my problem, sorry. Okay, fine. Yeah, if age is greater than 18, system.out.println hello world. This is simple if condition, guys. Okay, so if you have the requirement in your program to check the age and proceed, for example, so while we are going for the vote, if you have the requirement to develop a software application for the voting, so in such case, if you have the requirement to check whether the age is greater than or 18 or not, so then in such cases we need to use this concept. Okay, so try to understand the concept practically, like that you are developing an application, you are developing a voting software, like that. Okay, so here I am developing an voting software. In that I need a requirement that if age is greater than 18 only, he need to proceed. Okay, for example, system.out.println, let me keep here, proceed to vote. Okay, so if your age is greater than 18, if you will be entering this age, so here I have taken the dynamically. Sorry, here I have declared directly in my program. If you have the requirement, ask the user to enter the age using the scanner class. Okay, that's all. Yeah, if age is greater than 18, system.out.println, proceed to vote. Let me execute this program and analyze. So guys, don't forget to close these braces. Actually, I have kept these braces at the end because I need to explain these if and if else conditions and all. Okay, just I am showing the main code. Okay, yeah, here is our if else if condition code. If age is greater than 18, we are going to print proceed to vote. Yeah, come on. So let me print on the output screen, guys. Yeah, we are going to get proceed to vote because age is 20 and 20 greater than 18 is condition true, proceed to vote. Yeah. So that's all, guys. If you have the requirement to check the condition and proceed, then we are going to use simple if condition. That's all. So don't worry. It's not a data science or it's not a rocket science. Cool. Yeah. So then, yeah, let me keep the comment lines. Otherwise, this code will disturb if else code. I like the comment lines very much, guys, because so these will make the code not to execute and to start execute if you remove those. Yeah. So let me remove these because I need the execution of this code. Okay. Yeah. So if you have the requirement in your software to print, you are unable to vote. For example, like if else condition. So in if condition, I am going to keep like proceed to vote. And in else condition, I have the requirement in my software to you are not supposed to go to next step. That means you are not supposed to vote. You are not eligible to vote, like that. You can keep whatever it is. So I like the text. You are not eligible. So these are all user defined, guys. Don't worry. Yeah, you are not eligible. Let me execute the program and analyze the output so that you will get difference between if else. Yeah, still here you have got the clear idea, guys. So just we added else condition. That means I have the requirement to check for else also. Okay, if he is not, if he or she is not eligible, sorry. So we need to print this proceed to vote because age is 20 and 20 greater than 18, condition true. So if condition will execute, if block will execute, and else block will not execute because if condition is true here. Okay, if condition is false, then only control will move from here to here and execute the else block and will print this you are not eligible. Yeah, let me check, and by changing the age here, let me change. So here 18, not 18, 17. So one of the person entered the room and given the age into the software, and it should display you are not eligible because he's 17. So he's not eligible to vote. Actually, we need to have 18 years to vote in. Yeah, you are not eligible. So the software will display like this. You are not eligible. So he will come out from the voting room. Yeah, that's all. So if you have the requirement to add else condition, we are going to work with if else condition, guys. That's all. Okay, so let me keep in these comment lines. Yeah, and let me move on to the nested if concept. It's very important, guys. I like this concept because nested concept. I like the hard concept. So the concepts which are very hard, I like that concepts. So nested if is somewhat difficult, like if and if else condition is so simple, but nested if concept is somewhat difficult, guys. Yeah. So we are going to use if condition inside the if, like this. If age is greater than 18, again, I'm going to check gender. So here I have the requirement to keep the voting for the only males. So in my software. So then that time I'm going to choose the nested concept. First of all, I'm going to check the age, and then after I'm going to check the gender. So like that. Okay. Yeah. So let me execute the program and analyze the output. Actually, I have given the age as 17. So now it will check for 17 greater than 18. So the condition is false. So automatically it will not enter into the if condition, if block. Okay. So maybe here we will not get output. We'll get the just console, that's all. Okay. So for example, you can also keep else block for this if condition. Okay. So let me keep so that we else block will execute. Hope you guys are understood, guys. Yeah. So let me copy this. I like control C and control V very much because these two will make our work very easier. Yeah, so let me type here, you are not eligible. Again, you are not eligible. Yeah, so if age is greater than 18, this will execute. And so let me change this allowable. Yeah, proceed. Sorry, so typing mistake, sometimes it happens. Cool. Yeah, so now I will get you are not eligible because I have kept else block for this if condition. Okay. So let me see how it will print. And also one more thing, guys, you need to keep in your mind that if you have only one statement inside the if condition, you need not to keep any brackets. Okay. So that's the reason why I haven't kept the brackets here. So sorry. So let me keep the brackets for this because as we have the multiple statements here inside the if condition. So that's very important, guys. If you have only one statement inside the if or else block, you need not to keep any brackets. Yeah, you are not eligible because age greater than 18. So here in this case, age value is 17, 17 greater than 18. Automatically it will be false. So then it will enter into the else block and system.out.println. You are not eligible will be printed. So for example, let me check here. Let me change the age to 22 because my age is 22. I'm saying that. Cool. Yeah. So let me execute now. So now 22 greater than 18. So here in the second case, 22 greater than 18. So here the condition is true. So it will enter into the inside and nested concept will be executed. Gender is equal to male. Yeah, it's already given gender as the male. So automatically it will be true. Okay. So then it will execute proceed. Yeah, let me check here. So nested concept is simple, guys. So you are using the same concept inside. Yeah, proceed. So that's all. So I like the nested concept very much because we are using all the if condition and if else condition and all these. Okay, so we are going to learn all the conditional statements within a single concept. So that's the reason why I like this concept very much. So that's all for today, guys. Hope you got clear idea regarding the nested concept. So simply I am using the if condition inside one more if. That's all. Okay, that is nested concept. And if you have any doubts regarding these if else statements, you please text me in the comment section in YouTube, not in WhatsApp. Okay. Yeah. So let me brief all these guys. So simply if you have the requirement to use the conditions in your software, okay, so you are assume that you are developing a voting software. So here I have developed a voting software like so if age is greater than 18 and I'm going to proceed, otherwise I'm going to reject him. And again, if I have the requirement to keep only voting for the males who are having the age greater than 18, then I am going to use the nested concept. And first of all, I am checking the age, and again in the next step, I am going to check the person's gender, like male or female. If he is male only, we are going to proceed. Okay, like this here. Okay, so otherwise, else block will be executed. So that's all for today, guys, and please be in touch with me in my YouTube channel, not in my WhatsApp. Okay, so that I will increase my subscribers. I can enjoy and you can enjoy with my tutorials. Okay, thank you. Bye bye. Enjoy your remaining day.